Thank you.
Hello everybody. My name is Nikki and I am a victim of Islamic regime in Iran. A brutal Islamic government in Iran has killed my mother and other 12 members of my family and relatives have been killed by Islamic regime in Iran. My question is to Andrew. Dear Andrew, as we know, WikiLeaks has published hundreds of documents against the brutality of Islamic regime in Iran, that Iran is one of the worst countries in the world that has absolutely no freedom of speech. And they have killed tens of thousands of political prisoners in only one night. Do you think, is that not the time that Australian government has to cut his relation to brutal Islamic regime in Iran? And if it is not shameful that Julia Gillard is a woman and she is supporting a brutal regime, that they are stoning the woman in such a barbaric way. We had just a few days before International Women's Day and we had thousands of people on the street and they were shouting for women's rights. And I was one of the members that had performed against the brutality of stoning the woman in Iran. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I have had, in my 6 months in this job, I've had a number of Iranians approach me and voice their concerns about the situation in Iran for all sorts of reasons, whether it be the Baha'i or Christians or Muslims who, for all sorts of reasons, are being persecuted by the current regime. I will continue to champion the cause for the Australian government to be much stronger wherever it can be. However, I would voice some concern with cutting off diplomatic relations with the people who we have concerns with, because that is in some ways a step towards conflict. I think it is actually productive to maintain a conversation, even with the people we might despise the most, and try and use a peaceful means.
Gentleman at microphone 3, please.
Thank you. My name is Patrick Morgan and I have a quick question, and hopefully a quick answer, for the 3 panellists, and perhaps a show of hands from the audience. Julian Assange I thank for all that people thank him for here, but I also thank him for alerting me to the media and in terms of its integrity. We see the media, we watch the news, we never see what date it is. Footage is shown, file footage